Now let's talk all about being the best self every single day. This is an important video inside this series all about entrepreneurship mindset. If you haven't checked out the other videos, you can find the links in the description box. Have you ever had a job that you didn't like? When you wake up in the morning, you drag yourself out of bed and force yourself to go into work. This might be the job that you're working right now. Well, you know how when you get to work, sit down at your cubicle and begin scrambling those numbers, your heart isn't in it. You're not giving your best self to your employer. At most, you're giving about half, and while this might get you a paycheck, it is death to an entrepreneurial venture. So instead, you want to give yourself your best self, which is the person that's going to be working the hardest, the person that's going to persevere the longest, and the person that's going to ultimately take you to success. You want to be the kind of person that other people will look at and comment on how hard you work and how much you give to your business. Every single day, you need to be the best self that you can. That doesn't mean that you need to be perfect. No one is perfect, but it does mean that you can look back at the end of the day and say, I did a good job today. Here are some things that you can do as an entrepreneur to be your best self. The first thing is, don't show up late for work. Show up early instead. Yes, sitting down at your computer to do whatever it is that you need to do to make your business work, whether it is marketing, building a website, or creating content, that is going to be your job. You should be twice as committed as you are to your day job to the time that you spend working on your business and building your success. Another tip you should consider is your willingness to help other people. If you come across someone that could use some of the skills that you possess, consider spending some of your free time helping them. For example, if you're a graphic designer and a colleague needs a business card, although you don't directly benefit from creating a business card for your friend, it could pay back in dividends down the road. If there's such a thing as karma, you'll be building the good kind as well. Then you should consider developing relationships. No one can succeed by themselves, and the relationships that you build with other people can help you much later in life, as well as building lasting friendships. Some people will only build a relationship with someone that can help them in their businesses, and that's a huge mistake. You never know what might happen in the future. Somebody that you have developed a friendship or working relationship with might suddenly find themselves in a position to help you achieve success. Then you need to be patient. A lot of entrepreneurs want success right away. There's nothing wrong with that, but you're going to have to want to learn to be patient if you're in business for yourself, because it can take quite a while to see the fruits of your labor. Rarely is someone going to be an overnight success. It is much more likely that they've worked hard to get to where they are and you just weren't aware of it. Then think about being flexible when you have to be. One of the problems that entrepreneurs run into, in particular if they're the type of person that likes a very rigid set of rules and working guidelines, is getting stuck at an impasse because something happened that they couldn't plan for. No matter how much you try to prepare for every single scenario, the only way that you're going to overcome those challenges is to be flexible. Another important tip for you is to be honest. If you think a product is not of good quality, or if there is some reason why it's not a good product to sell, don't sell it. If someone comes to you and offers to make your website rank a whole lot higher using black hat SEO techniques, tell them no. You want to be the type of business that people can trust and depend on, and violating that trust could cost you. Another important tip is not to multitask. Everyone talks about multitasking like it's the greatest thing, but the truth is multitasking can cost you time spent on your project. Studies have shown that you not only have a 40% reduction in the amount of work that you get done, but that you actually might be damaging your brain by multitasking. Instead of multitasking, give whatever project that you're currently working on your full focus. Give your current project 110% and watch your productivity skyrocket. People tend to like multitasking, either because it offers them variety and makes work seem to go by a lot faster, or because they've been told that it increased their productivity. That's not true. Stop multitasking. Then you should make sure that your heart's in it. You want to make sure that your heart's in whatever you're working on. Make sure that you're passionate about the project and invest it in whatever specific task that you're working on. If your heart isn't in it, then consider outsourcing it to someone that's more passionate about it than you are. For example, if writing is not your forte, hire a freelancer. If you have been trying to design a company logo and find yourself getting frustrated, consider hiring a graphic designer or using one of the premium logo services online. What do you think about this entrepreneur mindset series so far? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you have been enjoying it, would love it if you could subscribe and click the bell notification. In the next video, we're going to be talking about time and how precious it is. You can click the link in the description box down below, and I'll see you in the next video.